What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another one. Today, the video you're about to watch is actually from yesterday, and I just forgot to do an intro or an outro even while we were there. I was going to do it once I got in the water, and the fish just started biting so good. It just sort of got overwhelming. I just started hitting record on the GoPro, and we just went with it. Anyway, what we're doing, and I'll show you the setup here in just a little bit after here at the end. I'll show you the setup, but pretty much we're just creek fishing, and that's all we're doing. And if you want to have a lot of fun this time of year, especially, yesterday was the first day of May 2024. So, you know, the life is moving around, everything's looking good in the creeks, and you know, it's a good time to get out there. With the lures we were using, you know, sometimes you catch a lot of small ones, but there's a lot of fish catching in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So y'all stick around, and I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. There's a bite. There he is. Well, that surely ain't what we seeing jump over. Oop, there he went. Little bitty largemouth. All kinds of life in these creeks. Nobody's getting in them. There was another one. Put it back in there. There he is. Another little largemouth. Yeah, little bass. Little pretty thing. Telling y'all, get you some ultralight stuff. Start casting this stuff around. Sometimes these little fish are the hardest to trick. That's the thing, these fish that are in these creeks, they're not pressured at all. So, if you don't care about the size of fish you catch, if you just want to have a little fun, Daddy always told me that if you went fishing, you come home, your hands smelled like fish, he's doing pretty good. And mine will today, so I guess we're doing pretty good. Let's cast right out in front of us here. Catch us a bass or something. There's fish. Feels a little better. He's gonna run right to me. That's a better fish. Another one of those real beautiful red breast. Golly, what a fish. That in there. Oop, don't get off. I want to show you to the people. That one there, he'd be eater size if he was hungry. Man, what a fish. Beautiful. Those have some of the best colors. Let's see if we can get a shot of him swimming away here. Put him back in the water there. There he goes. Man, that's a beautiful fish. Got out here in some of this deep water. There's some fish out here. Another bite. See if he'll come back and get it. Just barely reeling. Barely reeling. As you can see my hands there, I mean, just barely turning that reel. See what I'm looking for when I look in the creek. There's a fish just jumped right up there. Looking for blowovers like this where there's a good shady spot, which the whole creek's shady right now, so that's not an issue. The next thing I'm looking for is deep water. There's another fish. That's another one of those little bitty guys right there. That one's gonna be a pumpkin seed, I believe. It may not be. Look how little that is. Now you can catch some little bitty ones. Look at here, the size of my hand in that there. That's actually a red breast. You can see the colors on his tail, fin there, dorsal fins and all. It just ain't color. That's how little he is. Let's put him back. Man, they're pretty. That's the thing, the colors in these creeks are gorgeous too. Anyway, I'm looking for deeper water. Something that a lot of fish can reside in. These deeper holes are going to hold fish longer, because when these creeks start to dry up, they're going to head for these deeper holes. This creek is never completely dry, ever. This creek actually feeds into Guntersville Lake. But it's up here on the mountain to start with. We'll cast to the side of us over here for a second, out of the current a little bit. See if there's anything. Yep, there's a bite. Sure enough. Oh, there was one. I was actually starting to reel it in. Did he get it? That was a bass. He got it. Well, we'll have to start our long walk back down there to our bag of baits. And I'll come back to you after that. We'll start back right here. Let's see if I can put it right back on that rock there. There he was. There he is. There's another one. There's some line here. Right there is just a regular old bluegill. That's what that one is. These little creek fish, man, they sure are feisty. Let's see if I can get my hand in a way that you can see them here. Look there. Man, that's fun. Oh, here you go. Just like that. See if we can stick that back in there. That seemed like a spot where there's a couple of them in there. He was really aggressive hitting it as soon as it hit the water. But this is fun. Now, you ain't got to spend a lot of money to do this. This is just the equipment I use all the time. You could do this with a Zebco from Walmart. I seen one today, or yesterday. $9.99 for a Zebco. I think it's like a medium. But you ain't gotta have an ultralight, it just makes it a little bit more fun. But there's some good equipment out there. Whew, that's waist deep. Deepest water I've been in so far. Let's start casting this thing. Uh-oh. There we are. Oh, there was a fish. First cast one. Got back out here. Cast over there. Right big and got it. Got the tail off of it a minute ago. I say big one. It felt big. I've caught, the biggest fish I've caught in this section of the creek is a 2-pound largemouth. Caught him on the bank back there where Tanner's fishing. Let's see if I can turn around for you here. Way down there where that little white bag and Tanner's fishing down there. Caught him on a little micro buzz bait by Booyah. So there's some decent fish in these creeks. You just gotta fish around for them, like I keep saying. You can fish that big stuff in here and you will get bites eventually. But there's a lot of these small fish in here to make your day fun. If you'll match your tackle to the fish. There he is. I seen him come up and take it. Another little red breast. Let's see here. Oh, he finned me. Them little ones will get you like that. Pretty, ain't he? Let's see, I'm watching the current salmon. You may not can tell as low as you are to the water here. I'm trying to fish the edge of it. It's a good place to find them. Right on the edge of the current, waiting on something to float down they can get a bite of. Just barely reeling. You're just letting this thing float down the creek. Man, it's a lot of fun. Y'all ought to try this. The best things about it. Number one, you ain't got to fool back in your boat in the water. You know? Number two, you ain't gonna have to worry about many folks bothering you. Yeah, there ain't very many people that's still fishing in creeks anymore, unfortunately. Oop, pulled that away from him. That was my bad. I saw him about the time he was fixing to grab it. I'm actually trying to get to that rock right up there. I think there I'll probably turn around. There's another one. Oh yeah, another good one. I'm telling y'all, these creeks, they ain't got the pressure that the lakes do. There we are. And these fish are feisty. Look how big a mouth is on these things. Beautiful red breast sunfish. Beautiful. Let him go here. Spooked me. Let's see if I can fix this jig a little bit here. Starting to slide back. Oh, what a blast. What a blast, what a blast. And look, I just left work and come over here. You can do this on your way home. I've said that before in video. This is something, if you got an hour to kill, I mean, we still ain't spent that long here. I'm gonna step on in here just a little bit. Oh, that's a little deep for me. Up to my belt there. Let's see if I start climbing. Here we go. See, we caught fish out of this hole a while ago. Now we're gonna walk through it. That's the good thing about walking up the creek. All the dirt you're kicking up is going behind you. And so everything you get to is fresh. So now I've walked through that hole. I can see a couple more right up here where I've been seeing them jump around. See, right there, right beside where I casted, fish is jumping. I'm hoping that's because there's a big bass up here. I'd love to catch about a pound. Oh, there was a fish right there. I'd like to catch about a pound largemouth on a little bitty jig like this. It's a beautiful area here though. Fish right over in there for a minute. There he is. That's funny too, they just run. Oh, they're fun. Fun fighting fish. They're so active. You'll see that. Just let them run, have you fun a little bit with them. Sorry about getting my arm in the way there. There he is. Get him unhooked real easy. Let him go. Super, super, super. Super fun. Something's chasing bait in here. I say bait. I assume, or a little brim of some sort. Right in here is about where we broke off before. I started fishing a little bit sooner just because I've been gone for a while, re-rigging everything. I keep seeing them jump right on the other side of this shallow section here. There's another good one. Just letting it float along there. There he is. Another beautiful little redbreast. Well, that one may not be, actually, but I think he is. Either way, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little fish. They're eating good. Look how fat he is. Freaking been eating it up in here. Let him go. All right. That's fun when you don't expect it. I was sitting there letting that thing float down the creek. I don't know if y'all keep seeing it. I keep seeing them jumping right up there. That's where I'm trying to make to. I'm gonna put it right over in that seam. Yep. Yep, sure enough. Caught one as soon as we casted him over. Another one of them little bitty ones. And this little lure right here, I've never had any before, never used that before, but I'm a believer in that thing in the creek. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Seem to be getting a little bit shallower water here. I see a couple beds over there. Wonder whose beds they are. See if I can get. I think they're beds anyway. I'm gonna throw over. Yeah. Somebody's home. Sure enough. Catch us another one. He ain't gonna lay still. If y'all see him, I don't think. Yes. Did he eat them? He'll go back over there to his bed. I'm sure. See if there's any more over there. See, we're back in this ankle deep water now. Have to be a little quieter about the way we walk. I can see good now. Right there's my place. See if we can get one out of there. Yep, sure can. There's another bass. What a lot of fun. Yep, now that one's a little largemouth. A pretty thing. Well, I said I wanted a bass. I just wanted one a little bit bigger than that. I don't know if I'll show all these fish catches to you. Oh, I should have got that one. But anyway, I don't know if I'll show all these fish catches because my SD card's fixing to run out. But a few more minutes of it here and I'm gonna get to quit for the day. That's the thing, folks. Spend an hour out here enjoying God's creation and just having a ball catching fish. Well, I guess I'll go home with my hands smelling fishy today. I reckon that'll be just fine. Let's catch one more. Just had a bite over there. Just had a bite over there. Ain't gonna get to make it to the bridge. I should have put my bigger SD card in. I didn't think I'd have an hour's worth of footage today. All right, let's make these last few casts count right here in this deep water. Get us a big bass right here at the very end. All right, come on, I need one more fish. There's a bite. There's a bite. Doggone it. Come on, one more fish. Golly, what a takedown. And he missed it. I caught my one last fish, folks. I think it's gonna be the biggest one of the day. Yep, for sure. Look at there. I got just a few minutes left. This one's spawning here. He's peeing everywhere. Look at that. Gorgeous redfish, red breast sunfish, sorry. As big as my hand. We're gonna get some footage of this one. Going away here. Well, that was fun. I'll talk to y'all again when I'm on some dry land. That was a lot of fun fishing in the creek. Y'all didn't get a chance to talk a lot about the setup. Sorry if the camera rocks a little bit. I'm sitting in the boat trying to get everything rigged back up from taking all this out of the boat. But what we used was this sow belly rod, 6.5 foot, 4 pound line. This is a Daiwa reel. You know, it doesn't take this equipment to do it. The biggest thing was this bait, and I showed it a little bit in the video here, but it is just a micro bait. I mean, compared to my finger there, it is super small. And this is the brand that they are. This is a pink one, but I don't know what happened to the pack of the white ones that I was using. This is called a Whipper. Just a little bitty jig there. And I got these at Dunham Sports. I'm sure somebody else sells them, but they've got a bunch of different shapes. This one, first time I ever used it, loved it. Fantastic. I did want to just mention just a few times, just a few different baits here. Rooster tails. This is a 1/16 of an ounce rooster tail, small hook, does really well in creeks. These two colors in trout magnets, these are a really small bait. This is a white and chartreuse and a black and chartreuse. You know, I'm that way with crappie magnets. Those are some of the only two colors I throw. I do throw a monkey milk color every once in a while. And then the last one that I use a lot is this thing. It's called a pot shot, but it's just a little bitty split tail. And I'll run these on like a 1/32 all the way down to like a 1/64. The Whipper that we were using yesterday, that's on a 1/64. Okay, so it's a little hard to cast. 2 pound line would have been a little bit better as far as casting goes, but the ultralight rod, 6.5 foot long, it's perfect. I mean, as far as throwing it, it does okay. I mean, your casting distance is about 30 feet at the very most, and really in a creek, that's about all you need. The only other thing that I used yesterday that's not here in the boat with me is just a pair of waders, chest waders. I bought a cheap pair of Frog Tog waders. They're PVC type, and they work great. So Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a blast to make. I can't wait to get back out in the creeks. It's going to be a good year for creek fishing. And we'll, you know what, we'll just catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy.